Hi, welcome to my channel where you will find lifestyle and fitness content. My name is Michelle and in today's video I'm gonna take you through my current workout split. Currently I'm doing Natacha Océane's cut training guide, which is 10 weeks long, and the goal it has is to set you up for long-term fat loss while helping you feel strong, athletic and healthy. If you have seen any of my other videos, you know that I'm a big fan of Natacha and that I have already done some of her other guides and I really enjoyed them. I love her training style and I have a lot of fun doing her workouts. And fun is one of my very top priorities when it comes to exercise. Okay, before we begin, I just want to quickly mention that I am not a fitness expert. I'm kinda new to the gym, so I know my form is not perfect, but I promise I'm really working hard on it. So if you're more experienced, I would totally appreciate if you have any tips or corrections, but just be nice about it, please. Alright, so I'm gonna be taking you with me throughout week number 2 of the program. Okay, so it's day 1 of my workout split and we start with a plyometrics session. I always start my workout sessions with a 7 to 10 minute warm-up. Please remember to do your warm-ups. It's really important to avoid injuries and just to prep your body for the workout. So for my plyometrics warm-up, I warm up the whole body because they feel kind of like full body sessions with a focus on lower body. For my warm-ups, I like to do CARs, which are controlled articular rotations, and I'm working on doing these better because sometimes I just rush through the movement instead of doing them as slowly as I should. Anyway, I also do some dynamic stretching, some leg swings to feel more loose, and some quick mobility drills. Okay, so after my warm-up is done, I start my workout, and like I said, this is a plyometrics session. According to Harvard Health Publishing, plyometric training involves short, intense bursts of activity that target fast-twitch muscle fibers in the lower body. These fibers help generate explosive power that increases speed and jumping height. Plus, plyometrics can help improve coordination, agility, and flexibility. So most of the exercises for this day focus on explosive lower body moves, but Natacha also incorporates 1 or 2 exercises that involve using the upper body as well, which is why I like to warm up as if this is a full body workout. This is a tough session, as you might have seen from the clips, but I'm really liking the plyometrics days so far. I love the challenge and how they make me feel really athletic and badass, even though I might not look as cool as Natacha yet. Okay, so I finished this workout in 1 hour and 11 minutes, and this is one of the things about Natacha's gym training guides. She says that the workouts are programmed so you can do them in 1 hour, but I'm rarely able to do them in 1 hour. This is happening to me with this guide, but it also happened to me with the build training guide. And I don't know if this is a it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me situation, but it's very rare for me to finish one of her gym workouts in 1 hour. I have been able to do that sometimes, but it is a rare occurrence, as usually it takes me 1 hour and 10 minutes to 1 hour and a half to finish them. And to me, this is not a problem, as I thankfully have the time, but I know some people might not have the time, so I just wanted to mention this. Anyways, after finishing the workout, I do a 5 to 7 minute cool down and we are done with day 1. Then we have day 2, which is an upper body plus head training sesh. As always, we start with my warm-up, in which I focus mostly on getting my upper body warm and ready. But I also warm up my lower body a little bit because even though the focus of the workout is upper body, I'm ending today's session with HIIT, and I'm gonna end up using my lower body as well. Once I feel warm and loose, we start the workout. And every time I'm gonna be using weights, I like to use a lower weight than my current working weight for the very first set because I'm still working on improving my form and I want to be more mindful of my movement. And also, I just want to quickly mention that I don't lift a lot of weight. My working weight is not impressive by any means. I'm taking it very slow as I prefer to be careful to avoid injury. So yeah, my weights are not really impressive, but we're working on it. We're working on it. In today's session, we have chin-ups and I'm still working on them. I really want to get my first pull-up or chin-up and this is where I'm currently at. And I keep forgetting to buy myself some chalk. I really need it because my hands are really sweaty and sometimes that messes up my grip, especially on pull-ups or chin-ups. And something I have to confess is that I used to not be a fan of upper body workouts, but they have slowly grown on me and now I really enjoy them and it makes me really happy to see my progress. Okay, so I finished the upper body section of the workout in 1 hour and almost 20 minutes. But this delay was actually on me. I was the problem because I took a lot of time doing the chin-ups. The estimated time to finish this section of the workout was 50 minutes, but as you can see, that was not possible. I took an extra 30 minutes, but that's something that always happens to me whenever I have to do chin-ups or pull-ups, because even though I don't do like the full pull-up or chin-up, my muscles get tired and my hands sweaty, so I'm not able to do all of them in a row. I don't remember exactly, but I think it took me around 15 minutes to finish the 3 sets of 8 reps of chin-ups, so yeah. But you know, I tried my best and that's what matters. Anyway, after the upper body workout, I had a 20-minute HIIT session and man was it tough. So first we start with death meal sprints on the treadmill, then I did regular sprints, and to end it up we have cycle sprints, which I ended up doing at the assault bike. And I was struggling for dear life. Anyway, after that, I laid down on the floor to catch my breath. And then I had a very quick 5-minute cool down because I was running a little bit late. And yeah, that was day 2. Moving on, we have day 3, which means lower body. We start with a warm-up to get my body ready for the session, and I mostly focus on my ankle and hip mobility as I feel those are my biggest areas of improvement. And I finished my warm-up by doing some bodyweight lunges because I had alternating reverse lunges as the first exercise of this workout session. So I wanted to first do some lunges with just my body weight to get ready and prep my body. And after doing my warm-up, I jump into my workout session of the day. And in this workout session, I had some exercises that were new to me. The first one was barbell glute bridges. I had done this before, but just with my body weight and sometimes with a dumbbell, but I have never tried it with a barbell, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit intimidated. So the first 2 sets, I just used my body weight, and for the last set, I used a 10 kilo barbell. And I chose a very light lightweight to avoid injuring myself as I have never done this move before. And I felt comfortable using the barbell. I did felt it in my glutes and it wasn't hard because the weight was really light, but I liked it. It was a good exercise. And the second exercise that was new to me was reverse hip thrust. I mean, I have seen people do them on the internet and people at my gym have done them too, but I don't understand how this exercise works. Like, how do I set up myself? Then how do I stop? Do I need someone to spot me? Or can I do it by myself? I don't understand. I had a ton of questions and also the exercise looks awkward to me and I didn't feel comfortable enough to try it. So after losing a good 5 minutes of my time debating with myself and trying to watch a tutorial, I was like, no, I'm swapping this for regular hip thrust. So yeah, I ended up doing normal hip thrust and I usually do my hip thrust in this piece of equipment. I don't know what it is called, but I use this one because that's where one of the coaches at my gym taught me to do them. And I have tried using a barbell, but I feel like I flare my ribs a bit. So for the time being, I'll stick to this machine because it feels safer to where I'm currently at. But hopefully one day I can be able to do it with a barbell. Okay, so I finished this session in 1 hour and a half. After finishing the workout session, I had a very quick 5-minute cool down and I was done with day 3. On day 4, Natacha gives us the option to have a rest day or an active recovery day. And I decided to have an active recovery day. Natacha suggests low to medium intensity training, nothing too intense. I enjoy running once a week, so I took this active recovery day to do my weekly run. First, I start with my warm-up, then I walk for 5 minutes to get my body ready, and then I start my running session. And I like to use the Nike running app to track my running sessions because it has amazing guided runs and it's just really easy to use. And this week I followed the 30-minute Head Starts guided run. And I ran this run very easy because the goal of this recovery run is to recover. I want to feel better after this run. And as you can see from my stats, I'm not a fast runner by any means, but I really don't care. I'm not training for a sub 25k or anything like that. I just run because I like it. Plus, we do not shame running paces in this household. You run at whatever pace works or feels right for you. But I'm not gonna lie, my pace for recovery runs used to be a bit faster. And what happened here was that from June of last year up until December, I lowered my running because I prioritized my gym training. So I was running for very short periods of time at an easy pace. So when I started running for a bit longer again this year, I was a bit slower. Anyway, after my 30-minute run, I did a 5-minute cool down and I was done with my active recovery day in just 45 minutes. Now let's move on to day 5, which is a full body session. And after that active recovery day, my body felt recovered and ready to tackle this session. And you know it, we start with a warm-up and then we jumped into the full body workout and we started this session with squats. Squats is an exercise I'm struggling with. The main thing is that I lean forward too much and I'm working on it. I'm also not able to hit that much depth and I'm also working on it. And I think the main problem is my hip and ankle mobility. So I tried to work on that during my warm-ups. And I had 3 sets of squats to do, and every time I do squats, I like to do the first set only with the barbell, so 20 kilos, just to start getting used to the movement. And then for the second set, I increased the weight to 25 kilos, and the third set was with 30 kilos. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I could go heavier, but I don't want to risk getting injured because of my form. So for the time being, I'm not gonna increase the weight. I'm gonna work on improving my form, and I'm sticking to the 20 to 35 kilos range for this exercise. And that was my full body day. It took me 1 hour and 24 minutes to finish this routine. And after that, I had my 5-minute cool down and I was out of the gym. Now let's move on to day number 6, which means HIIT. The HIIT workouts in this guide are 20 minutes long, and first I start with my full body warm-up and then I jump into the HIIT training session. Okay, but what is HIIT? HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, and in this type of training you perform exercises at a high intensity for a period of time to significantly increase the heart rate, and you have short periods of rest in between those high intensity efforts. And Natasha's HIIT sessions are tough. I struggle a lot with the one you saw in day 2. That one totally kicked my butt. And this one was also hard. Not as hard as the other one, but it was still tough. In the first round of this HIIT session, I was like, okay, this is a bit tough, but I got it. But on the last one though, I was suffering a little bit, but I finished. And something that helps me a lot during tough sessions is music. I need songs to pump me up, and as of right now, one of my favorite songs to listen to while I'm doing HIIT sessions or really any other workout is Breaking Dishes by Rihanna. I'm obsessed with this song. I highly recommend it. I love it so much. Anyway, once I was done with my HIIT workout, I had to lay down for a little bit to catch my breath, and when I felt a little bit more human, I did my cool down and I was out of the gym in less than 40 minutes. And finally, we have arrived to day 7, which is a rest day. And on this day, I don't go to the gym at all. I just do my usual everyday stuff, and on my free time, I just chill. I don't do anything else. Alright, so that's my current workout split while following Natasha's cut training guide. So far, I'm loving it. I'm feeling really good and I'm having a lot of fun with my workouts, which is making me really happy. Yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!